This is a love story that we're talking about here today. Ruth is petting away at Vidar, and Vidar is with Angie McDonnell here. Angie is an incredible person. Angie is a freelance medic, and we actually know her from the ITV studios here because Angie comes in, she's one of the medical attendants, so if there's like Ant and Deck Saturday takeaway or loose women, and you know, the audience, sometimes people can get a bit faint, sometimes the presenters can get a bit faint. People like Angie's here. Angie's also an army reservist, and it is an amazing story. Tell us about Vidar. First of all, what type of dog is Vidar? He's
a Belgian Malinois, which is a Belgian Shepherd dog. And they were bred originally over in Eastern Europe to guard the flocks from the wolves because of their stamina and their drive for working.
Look at him, he looks like such a big softie.
He is completely.
It's really hard to think of him as a military dog when every time you touch him he kind of rolls over his tummy.
Angie, what was his job?
He was a hazardous area search dog. So basically he was trained to smell explosives. Just say hello. Vidar. Good boy. If he indicated that there was explosives or bombs under there, then we could send the teams in to detonate them and make it safe.
He was saving lives.
Countless.
Countless
How
lives.
did you notice there was something wrong?
When I first met him, I was in my patrol base, and I love dogs. I've always loved dogs. And I saw him. I was like, oh, God, I want to see it. But he ignored me. He was completely aloof. He was just shut off. He just wanted to sit there quietly. And we was talking away to his handler, and he legged it. And it was, sort of talking about why, and there's the helicopters coming in, he doesn't like them, he's scared.
So all the things that actually shouldn't bother him when he's been trained to be in a warfare situation were suddenly bothering him.
Yeah.
What did you think it was at the time? What did you think he needed?
Well, we knew he needed to come out of there. He'd been there for 2 years, he was on his last tour. And we knew he just needed to come home, didn't you, mate?
So there would have been explosions going off around.
All the time.
Yeah, and that wee doggy, it's really a surprise he's even here, really.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
he was very nervous. I mean, as soon as he knew that he found an explosion, or he smelt what he'd normally get a reward for, he immediately started panting, licking his lips, tail would go between his legs. He knew there was a big bang coming.
Big bang coming after that. And think of how many lives he saved.
Oh, countless.
Incredible.
Absolutely, he's my boy, he really is.
So he was taken back to, I think, a base in Germany, wasn't he?
He was sent back to Germany when they officially declared him as gun-shy. Then they, there he goes. They sent him back to Germany because he's such a good-natured dog. They were using him to train other handlers. Because he is really a people's dog. He doesn't.
But then, Angie, so you go about, and this is great from you, being the reservist as you are, and you have access to the dog, and you arrange to bring the doggy back home and whatever. How do you then keep Vidar interested to the level that he was interested in before? Because every day was intense for this dog.
Oh, yeah. The drive is high anyway, and for the tempo that they're used to working at is very massive.
Sorry, that was me. You're probably not allowed on there, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah, so the drive is high. So we take him out every day. He gets, copious walked all the time. We also still search him, so we hide bits of his favourite toys around the grounds where we live.
Yes.
And then we'll just send him out and let him run bandy, so he tires himself out.
Do you know the thing that comes to mind for me? There must be, I have no idea how many other dogs that would be like Vidar, but whether they work for the police or the armed forces in any way, is there a need for more of these dogs to be looked after their working life comes to an end?
Definitely. A lot of people have said to me, when I've said I've rehomed him, they said, oh, I thought they went with their handlers.
Yeah.
Trouble is, there's not that many handlers, compared to the dogs.
And they've got to move on to a new dog as well, do a job.
So these dogs, they do need good homes, they do need retirement homes, and I think it's so important that, they get the right home.
So what's his life like now? What's his everyday life?
Spoiled. He's spoiled, yeah. He's just been sitting on my lap like a baby out back.
Yeah.
It's like a revolving door on my flat. People come in constantly to play with him, walk him. He loves the attention. He's very much a people's dog.
What about noise now? Is he affected by noise still?
Fireworks are the bane of our existence.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's awful. We've come to get to the people. I've tried medication. We tried taking him away. We tried everything. Now what we do, we figured out we make it fun. Yeah. So as soon as he starts getting that stress reaction, out come the toys. It's 8 hours of a game of tug going on, or the ball around the flat, or I hide toys around the flat.
So you're distracting him?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah. No,
make it fun.
It's a great thing that you've done. Absolutely super thing you've done.
He's done it for me. He's my boy.
Well, you're right. The love you give them, they give it back tenfold.
Well, you've made yourself right at home there, mate, haven't you?
I've started now.